Welcome back to the It Girl Playbook. Today we'll be continuing our little series, It Girl Lessons from It Girls, where we explore the allure of some of our favorite iconic It Girls and explore the secrets behind their allure and their magnetic aura. By better understanding what makes them so magnetic, we can be inspired to adopt some of their most attractive qualities and their values into our own lives so that we can also level up our lives. So with that said, in today's little lesson, we'll be taking a look at Song Jia and explore how she is able to make everyone so obsessed with her. If you don't know who Song Jia is, she was a contestant on the Korean reality dating show called Singles Inferno. Jia gained a lot of popularity in general from that show, but within the show, she was also one of the most popular female contestants among the men. She had multiple admirers from the start of the show and had not one, not two, but three men who wanted to be with her, in which she had to choose from at the end of the show. And throughout her time in Singles Inferno, you really see how Jia plays out that popular saying, "I don't chase, I attract." Rather than using her time to chase the men on the show, she uses her energy to focus on herself, whether it was doing her makeup, styling her hair, or just having fun building friendships with the other female contestants. Personally, I found it so iconic that she would rather spend her time taking afternoon naps so that she could be well rested.
지하 있어?
나갈까?
네.
잠들었어.
Than to spend her time to pull one of the many guys that were interested in her for a chat, which is, very common given the environment that they were in and the fact that they were on a dating reality show. Although she does spend her time taking care of herself and just being a girl's girl, she does open herself up to the men who are interested in her, and as a result, she is always attracting rather than chasing. And because she focuses that time and energy into herself and taking care of herself, you often found that the guys interested in her had to not only compete among themselves to win her over, but they were also competing with Jia herself and the standards in which she sets in treating herself, which really shines light on the importance of self-love. Valuing yourself and loving yourself isn't just a personal benefit or a personal preference, it's a requirement because it's a lesson to the world on how to value us and how to treat us in return. And we see this playing out when one of the male contestants, in order to spend more time with Jia, he was fitting himself into her lifestyle. Jia takes her time making herself look good, whether it was doing her makeup, choosing her outfit, or styling her hair. And so, in order to spend more time with Jia, he had to make himself useful to her by helping her style her hair, which leads us to our next point. Don't change up your lifestyle for a man. I feel like we see this a lot with people and with girls, especially after catching feelings for someone, or we see that they start to lose their sense of identity and they stop investing in their hobbies and stop investing in her friendships after they get into a relationship, which I guess is another layer of self-love, right? Loving yourself so much that you don't compromise yourself and your lifestyle for anyone. Although it was subtle in the show, you see how Jia always sticks to what she wants to do, whether it's taking care of her looks, investing in her female friendships, or taking naps. She uses her time well to pour into her own cup, and she never compromises on that. You can clearly see how she values herself and the level of care she has to treat herself and the words she chooses to speak about herself. She is iconic for saying how God created her with care, and that is something that we can all adopt as well. Instead of putting others on a pedestal, which forces them to look down on us, we need to practice putting ourselves on a pedestal. At the end of the day, the way we teach others to treat us is through example, and it's by the way we treat ourselves. And by taking care of ourselves, we show others how much we actually value ourselves and therefore teaches others how to value us as well. Because how can you expect others to like you when you don't even like yourself? When we love ourselves so much, like Jia, everyone else will follow. And so with that said, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I hope to see you in the next one, and in the meantime, keep loving yourself and stay hot. Bye!